Live from Unified Studio of Barry Fair. This is part 3 of episode 39, and this is the Tuesday night special with Kit H and Barry Fair. Good evening, welcome to you. Thanks for joining us here in the studio tonight, and we've got a special happening tonight. Now, usually we will do the Wednesday wrap, but we've got two big wraps this week, one tonight and one tomorrow. So this special wrap is going to be about flouting the rules, but we'll get to that at the end of the night. But first, tonight's dinner, and what and dinner it was, corned beef. And now here with his opening sequence on this, good evening to Kit, and welcome to this very special Tuesday edition of Kit and Barry for this Tuesday night here in the studio.
Yeah, thank you, Barry. It's always good to be back in the studio. Um, like Barry mentioned, that we always do Wednesday, but tonight it's another one that we catch up and have a talk to you guys more about what's happening. And we know that Barry saying about the flooding the rules, and especially people they marching and protesting in the city. Um, we will get into it, but yeah, good to be back in the studio, Barry.
And corned beef, guys, what a what a meal! Here's my outsider with his opening sequence on corned beef.
Yeah, our dinner tonight is corned beef. Corned beef with baked vegetable.
Yeah,
But I tell you what, that corned beef was cooked to perfection. Beautiful.
and you've got to be careful with me, guys. Don't leave it out too long. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, especially corned beef. It's one of those meat that very salty. And then you tonight we boil it. We boil the corned beef, the whole corned beef with some of the onions and stuff like that. Get the flavor beautiful. Yeah, that is beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.
And if you've got a big piece of corned beef, guys, and there's some left over, why don't you use it up on sandwiches with cheese and maybe your favorite pickle or chutney? Here's my outsider.
Yeah, you can have a corned beef of anything you want. Especially if you make some gravy on top. Oh, nice with mushroom sauce, gravy. With some baked potato in there as well, some vegetable, anything you want with the corned beef.
And like we've just mentioned, you can you can use it up on sandwiches or on a wrap the next day with some melted cheese. Here's my outsider.
Yeah. Um, mm, Melted cheese. Look at that. That's um, on top of the corned beef. Yum. You have it with some mashed potato. Beautiful.
And never let good meat go to waste, guys. Here's my outsider.
Yeah. Especially now we don't want to waste any food or waste any meat, anything. Just try to portion, try to look after your eat wisely.
And please don't waste food, guys. Here's my offside.
Yep. Don't waste any food. Think about people they are less fortunate, especially people around, you know, in the country they no food, no drink. If you think about your eating and don't waste any food because you know those people out there they are hungry and looking for food. Think about those people.
And corned beef, you can make corned beef hash and look up the recipe for it. Here's my offside.
Yeah. Anything you want to do with corned beef, even corned beef wrap. Um, yeah, it will be all good.
And yeah, like we just said, there are so many ways you can use up corned beef. Okay, use it up in a salad with some eggs in that. Here's my offside.
Yeah, like salad, you can use that in breakfast with corned beef with eggs and a hash brown or salad. You can use anything you need to put on your corned beef. Just chuck it in. Yeah, it will be all taste good.
And now it's time for the next subject. Flouting the rules, guys. That's not on. Here's my offside.
Yeah, especially right now, people they don't think twice what they're doing. I know it's you know, people they out there marching and showing about the Black Lives Matter or the indigenous people. But guys, you gotta think twice, man. We in the middle of like we try to keep the rules. We try to follow what the prime minister and other health department they tell us what to do, what to be keep the distance from everyone. But please think twice what you're doing, man.
So don't be stupid out there because there were arrests during their protest today. Here's my offside.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing, especially when you're marching in the protest, um, uh, look, you gotta know what it meant to be to walk in that, and at the same time you need to think about the rules, think about if you get caught, if you get affected by coronavirus, what's gonna happen to you?
And wear a mask for goodness sake. It's not a hard thing to do. Here's my offside.
Yeah, you know, putting mask on is not a hard thing to do. Just put the mask on. You gotta put, safety for your own self and your family. You know, you have to protect yourself first, and then you gotta look out for your family.
So don't be idiots out there. We say this to you on a regular basis here on the show, and we're going to remind you again tonight and again tomorrow night on the show. Here's my offside.
Yeah, we keep reminding you guys. You know, we don't want anything bad happen to you. You know, you end up in jail or you end up in police station because you don't follow the rule. You're gonna end up paying a big fine for breaking the rules as well. This is the word of encouragement for you guys. Think about what you gotta do. Think twice before you do something.
Because the police will be knocking on your door, guys. So please, if you want a $1,000 fine for breaching the rules, this is what will happen. Here's my
Yeah,
offside.
that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, the cops will knock on your door, and you don't want that happen. You know, just be careful what you do at home or you do in the public area.
Well, before we sign off for tonight, the number that we rely on 24 hours a day, 000. We're going to remind you tonight about this, and again tomorrow night. Please don't ring that number unless you had a critical time emergency. And really do think, guys, it's your urgency and emergency before you dial. Because the wrong call that you make could cost someone their life. Here's my offside.
Yeah, that's right. You know, calling 000, we're reminding you guys every day. We're reminding you every time you do a video, very few reminding you guys, please don't call that 000 number if you don't have any real incident or critical condition. You know, please don't call that number for any reason.
Like if you want to buy some corned beef or, or sandwiches, or to get a cup of tea and a sandwich up in emergency, please. That's not what 000 is all about. And that's why we are reminding you at this time, and especially with COVID 19 in full swing now.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah,
my offside.
yeah. That's the 000 is all about. It's all about looking out for people in danger, people they are willing, they need the help.
And don't use your fist as a punching bag.
Oh,
And paramedics, they are there to help you and to save your life. Here's my offside.
so true. Listen to Barry. They are there to help you save people's lives, save your family's life and my family. They're not there to be abused and be punched as a punching bag. They're there to help save people's life.
So please be considerate of the operators on the phone too, and don't use offensive language. Here's my offside.
Yeah, don't use the foul language to the paramedic turn up to your door to help your family.
Tomorrow night on the show, we'll be going over some of the rules again with the COVID and 000, and we'll be talking more about the weather, and it is cleared up now, so we're in for a few sunny days. Here's my offside.
Yeah, yeah, we've been grateful for the rain, but oh, what a rainy day, hey, Bass. Um, Now it's clearing up. Hopefully, we're gonna have a better day tomorrow. Um, Go free.
And our parting message tonight, um, the hand sanitizing, make sure you've got enough disinfectant in your home, guys, and gloves and cloths. Here's my offside.
Yeah, you gotta be prepared, especially the sanitizer, and some of the disinfection gloves, anything to do with disinfect, sanitizer. You gotta prepare for your supply at your home or your car.
And another parting message, please don't keep anything inside you. We will go over this with you people tomorrow night on episode 40, but that's all we've got time for on episode 39 tonight. Thanks for your company on the show, and here's my offsider for his closing message.
Thank you all for listening to Barry Fear and I. It's always good to talk to you guys. We're looking forward to giving some more message tomorrow.
So, same time, same place, guys. Unified is the place to be. And if you've got anything you'd like us to cover on our show, please leave me a comment down below. Here's my offsider for his closing message, and good night.
Yeah, if you have any question, drop a message to Barry or comment. So Barry will look at it and then we'll talk to you guys more about tomorrow.
So 7 o'clock tomorrow, episode 40, coming your way. And for those not feeling very well, we wish you a speedy recovery. And Robin, good luck for the move on Friday.
Yeah.
And here he is, and here's my offside.
Yeah. Good luck for Robin as well. Hopefully you're gonna enjoy your new home. Good luck for the future. You're moving to a new chapter of your life, moving to the new house, and hopefully you will enjoy it.
So on that note, guys, the time is 7:30 Tuesday night. You've been watching the special Tuesday night edition with Kit and Barry, and we look forward to your company tomorrow. But that's all we've got time for. 7:30 now. Don't drive like a maniac on the roads, or you know what will happen. Bang. And on that note, time for us to say goodnight, and we'll see you tomorrow. And here's my outsider to say goodnight to you now.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for listening to us. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
And remember, we are all in this together. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining Kid and myself in the studio tonight. We look forward to your company at 7 o'clock tomorrow for episode 40. But you have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow for episode 40. Good night, everybody. God bless you all, and have a good night.
Yep.
And here he is now.
Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Talk to you guys.
And from us now, from all the team here at Oceana, we wish you a very good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow for the usual Wednesday wrap. But until tomorrow then, this is Barry Fear and all the staff and clients and management bidding you a very good night. Here's my outsider.
Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Have a good sleep.
Have a good sleep time.
See you for excuse me. See you for episode 40 tomorrow. Good night.